Dr. Bann Seng Tan is an assistant professor of political science and international relations at Ashoka University. He is generally interested in the causes and effects of democratization, and his research into the areas of democratic peace, democracy promotion, and the politics of natural disasters stems from this theme. In this video, he talks about his research interest, the research methodology he uses, and how COVID-19 has impacted international relations.
My dissertation research is on the democratic peace. The democratic peace is the idea that democracies do not fight wars against each other. It's a very prominent research topic in international relations, which is a subfield in political science. In my dissertation, I applied the idea of democratic peace to another phenomenon known as rivalry. Let me elaborate what I mean. When you have two pairs of states, the fact that they do not fight each other may or may not be substantively significant. Let me give actual or more concrete examples. Think of 1820s Switzerland and France. They are two countries. If they don't fight each other, one explanation is that they have no ability to fight each other. Think of another two countries, 1930s France and Germany. They have a history of fighting each other, and if they do not fight after both of them are democratic, that is, for example, after World War II, that suggests that the absence of conflict is probably due to democracy. So my dissertation combines two phenomena, democratic diets and rivalry diets. It's asking the question, does the pacifying effects of democracy apply even in the context of rivalry? Conversely, does the history of rivalry override the pacifying effects of democracy? So it's a very nice test of two competing mechanisms in international relations. The outcome variable of interest in my research is typically the conflict behavior of regime types such as democracy or after democratization. If we think of the outcome as discrete behavior, for example, asking questions like, did the country escalate or not? Did they resort to war or not? Did they respond or not? For answering this kind of questions, which are binary, the appropriate method is known as logistic regression. On the other hand, if we think of the outcome as in terms of time, how long did the country take to respond? How long is the interval between outbreaks of fighting? That kind of variable is temporal. To answer temporal questions, the appropriate method is known as survivor analysis, also sometimes known as event history. So my dissertation, I deal with both types of methods, both linear regression and survivor analysis. One of the key features of the pandemic is that states, especially authoritarian states, use the pandemic as a way to increase surveillance and control of the population in the name of public health, but actually it's designed to increase state control. My expectation is that as people give in to their fear, they are likely to surrender more of their powers and more of their liberties. Therefore, one prediction is that as a result of the pandemic, authoritarian regimes and authoritarian features of control become more widespread. In that sense, my prediction is pessimistic. I think the pandemic is going to weaken the forces of democracy. One of my book research using the idea of foreign aid to promote democracy is my small way of trying to push back against the forces that are trying to promote autocracies.